Getting the opportunity to come to Woodward camp is every kid's dream.
Dennis's lifestyle is wide open pin throttle the whole time.
Getting the opportunity to come to Woodward camp is every kid's dream, so coming out for the Mongoose Jam was an absolute treat. The best thing about the Mongoose Jam is it brought all the riders together, because day one we had park riding, day two we had street riding, and day three we had dirt. Numerous dudes that you never would have thought would have rode one discipline all jumped in on it. It was just a good time, and it brought BMX back together, and that's exactly what it needs. At no other contest have I been to where we get to ride after the event, or most people even want to ride after the event. When we get done doing the contest at the Mongoose Jam, we instantly be like, all right, well, hey, we're gonna grab a bite to eat, and where do you want to ride? You always meet new friends at Woodward. Everyone's there because they share the same passion, and I met Jay Dalton, and the kid absolutely destroyed it and had the biggest smile on his face, and it was 100% refreshing. The crazy thing about Jay is just the way he airs on a bike. He goes way higher than everybody else, and it looks like he's going so slow at the quarter pipe. Right after we wrapped up the Mongoose Jam, I had the opportunity to come to the Lock Haven Trails. I forgot how much fun I have at a set of trails. It's like the reason I fell in love with riding a bike. My goodness, dude, I seen you out of the corner of my eye, but I was already committed for the flip whip, and then I was like, oh, he's in the air at the same time as me. Because I caught the whip, and I see your front tire when I'm upside down here. I'm like, this is gonna get ugly. You might as well just get back up there, and I'll just go a bit more.
I'll come the inside. I'll do it again.
I don't know. I don't think I could.
Okay, Ken.
All right. I'll try to stay outside. I was able to find one dry spot on my shirt. You know you're having a good time when you can't find any dry spots on your shirt. You're just sweating profusely, but you just can't get enough. It's just hike back up to the top of the hill and drop in again.
It's been a minute since I've seen my younger brother Ronnie, so he took a trip out to California to come hang out and ride with me. About a year ago, Ronnie moved away from San Diego. He used to live down in La Mesa with Dennis Enarson and the Market crew, so he kind of wanted to go down there and meet up with those guys and ride. Dennis's house and lifestyle is just awesome. It's seriously wide open pin throttle the whole time. You know, you walk in and Rudy greets you, and then once you go into the backyard, it's kind of just mayhem. There's nothing that Dennis can't do.
Thanks for all your compliments, Anthony. You really are swell.
When we got there, there was this little miniature bicycle that Dennis had just bought, and they were kind of cruising around on it and doing all kinds of crazy grinds and stuff on this rail in the backyard. Dennis Enarson is the man because he just doesn't care. He has no limits. When we showed up at the ramps, we noticed there were a few holes.
It's still rideable, but there's like holes everywhere, and I just kind of get used to it because this is where I ride a lot.
There were times where, like, when he would land, the bowl corner would kind of blow out and all this plywood would slide down to the flat bottom. Literally blowing the ramps apart. Riding with Ronnie is always a real treat. It's always a different experience though, because our riding is definitely way different. I don't ride that much street. I kind of stick to dirt and cement parks and a little bit of ramp riding when I come across them. And Ronnie is just super well-rounded. He can ride anything. I mean, at the end of the day, Dennis just knows how to have fun. On the next episode of Raditudes.